Creative Tandega making her lashes ahead of tonight's Saturday night party. Yo, it remains her week, and I know she's going to do that. No wonder Bravo B was telling Didi she should have gone to ask help from Tandega because she was having difficulty with her wig. And you guys, she needs to wear it tonight, though she said she has a different one she's wearing tomorrow. And Bravo was like, you guys don't want to ask for help from Tandega. That is right. Now, guys, Tandega is very when it comes to aesthetics. You see, when it comes to aesthetics, Tandega is here. She's there. She has literally proven to you guys that be you can still look good, you can still be all that aesthetics even with one hair, as long as it's neat, as long as you laced it so well, as long as you were able to wash it well, clean it well, straighten it well, make it look nice. You can. This is one thing we are not going to forget about Tandega. You see, sometimes you see in Baby Brother Niger, housemates will say, "How many weeks? I came with 20 weeks. I came with 22 weeks. I came." But now Tandega has proven to you guys that you can actually be in the house with 1 week, still make it look fine even outside. You can, if you can afford one quality wig, please get that one quality wig, as long as it smells nice, it smells good. Nobody's going to drag. The only people who are going to drag you are still the ladies who think it's all about having 1 million wigs. But then, as long as you are seated with someone, you are smelling nice, you are smelling good, oh, the wig is quality, it's better than having 1 million sponge wig. Have just one wig. So if there is nothing you're going to take away from Tandega this season, take away that she has been able to teach you guys to be minimal. Yeah, focus on the most important thing and not just to be aesthetic. And she's still looking very fine. So guys, so she's actually doing this. Do you know what really baffled me was the way the camera focused on her for the longest time, like for more like 2-3 minutes. I'm like, cameraman, it seems he's learning. Probably he wants to go teach. He wants his woman to learn. This is the first time I'm seeing all of this. You told me I'm not even someone who fixes lashes, but I really love it when people do it. But the way she was doing it, no wonder her things comes out very fine and very perfect. Yo, guys, thumbs up to the creative Tandega. I saw something today, guys, on this. Well, before then, let me tell you guys that even when Melly came around, I know you'll be like, Thandeka was so invested in what she was doing. She didn't want distraction. Don't distract me. Let me do what I'm doing, please. I don't need that distraction from you. Now, guys, I saw a post yesterday where Neliswa, Didon, and Kim Wanda were asked who they really want to be in the top 2. Guess what their responses were? Didon said he wants Q and Tandega as top 2. King Wanda said he wants Q and Tandega, though that's not what he wants. It was only Neliswa who said Liema and Tandega. I'm like, okay, do you know that these housemates, those of them outside, are not supporting any returnee? They are supporting themselves. I keep saying it. You can't have class of 2026 and they know that we are the real class of 2026 and you're bringing people who have already been there. Well, that's not what I'm talking about here. I'm just talking about creative Tandega, right? But when Bravo asked Didi, I know for Bravo to tell Didi, you guys don't want to ask Tandega for help. Lema was seated there because Didi actually helped Ashe with his hair. I'm coming to that. I want to talk about the friendship between Didi and Ashe. I'll talk about it later. And Didi was like, she has the one she's going to use for tomorrow. It's just what she's going to like. Because Bravo has seen that this girl is very good with her hair, the way she does it and everything. So I think she's perfect with when it comes to all of these things, hair, makeup, and all. So why don't you ask for help from her? But of course, that will be the last thing they will do. Now, for Q going to ask for milk on behalf of the housemates from Tandega, today is a lot. I'm like, yo, Q, I've really been wanting to talk about this whole Q. And I wouldn't say the campaign, and always entertaining, especially talks that has to do with Tandega. One thing I want you guys to understand is that, Q has always been there supporting Tandega. But you know that when people consistently try to buy you over, with time, they might actually get you. And permit me to say that probably Q was very surprised that Tandega would be in the finale. That's just me. I don't know. You may have a different take, right? But I feel, could it be that he never expected Otandega to be in the finale? Am I going to say he's jealous of Tandega? I don't think I want to say that, but I think because of what these other ones are saying, and maybe he feels like, oh, because I've really wronged them before this time around, I've patched things up with them. I don't want to put myself in a situation where I'll be enemies with them. We all know everything that has transpired. Q, Didi, Neliswa, Trixie got involved. So now that they are cool, he doesn't want to make it look like, okay, I'm siding these people or I'm siding these other people. But there was a comment he made. I think whether he regrets being around them. There was a comment he made that made me start looking at him somehow. And yesterday he was having that chat with Uliema and he said mean. He said Tandega is a lot and all of that. So, and at the arena I was watching him. I was looking at his countenance. I was like, kill. Anyway, I was surprised to see him this morning come to us because they are in he's also, I don't know whether he's cooking, but he's always coming to the kitchen. I know he's Liema. I'm seeing Liema, Melly, Trixie. Trixie is not already is not she's not always there, but there was a time Melly was talking to her about the meats. I don't know how they share their duties anyway. I don't know. I know yesterday they picked something. I don't know if they continued with that, right? Okay. But he came to ask Tandega for milk on the behalf of the housemates. And he was like, he's humbling himself. He just want to humble himself on behalf of the housemates. I'm like, and you're coming to ask Tandeka for milk. This is the time everybody should just be happy, do things together. You guys, we're already week 10. We're already week 10. So all of those things should have just gone. We're already week 10. Seriously, we're already week 10. So everybody, you're beefing anybody, you're doing it on your own because one now, there's nothing you can do. Tandeka is already a finalist. Trixie is a finalist, Emma is a finalist. It's just these other ones. And the way these other people are supporting, the ex housemates are supporting Tandega, they are rooting for their own to win. And I think that would have been the best if a newcomer wins this season because this is their season. This is their season. Honestly, I'm going to talk about why is it seems like Liema is desperate. I will talk about it because actually this morning I was just thinking about something and I feel that is why Liema is doing everything she's doing. Okay, to an extent, I don't want to blame her, but then I think the approach is wrong, right? So when Q asked for that, I'm like, okay, Tandega, you have a good heart. Maybe you're going to help out your people. At least Melly is part of the housemates. Can you help them with milk? So they are gonna see. So they are gonna use the milk. Help them with milk so that at least that's if you like the way they paint a picture. Like, oh, she's rude. She's not. That's who she is. We cannot all be the same. We cannot all be the same. All right. If in a friendship, it's only one person that will make the friendship work. One person sustains a friendship. If you're trying to make it look like your friend should be like you, it's not going to work. And people might have a fault without knowing. Maybe the way you talk to people, the way to you, it means nothing. You guys know there's the way Tandega talks. And it's just hard. Even when Didi was making Ashe's hair, Bravo was there. You know, they were just talking. She just said something. She just joined in the conversation. Nothing harmful. But maybe the approach. This is something people learn. I brought you guys an update. I said Melly has proven to us that change is possible. Change is also possible for Tandega. If you watched BBUK or any clip from BBUK, Tandega is nothing compared to Hannah. Talks to Big Brother like Big Brother is her. Big Brother UK. She talks to Big Brother like Big Brother is her servant. Like she never agrees with Big Brother. But you can't really say all that about her. How many strikes did Tandega get? One. Sometimes when I look at the person, they keep painting like, oh, as if Tandeka is somebody who insults every housemate, calls you name. Like, yo, please, you guys should make it make sense. Nobody is a saint in that house. Nobody is a saint in that house. But you see, the people who are trying to make it look like, oh yeah, if you don't like this person, fine, you don't like this person, but don't make others to hate her. That's who she is. She also has a very good part. Remember when the Dawn had the whole vomiting word? She was there to help. Her anger is short lived. She just says it. Maybe to her, I'm just talking, but the next person is just feeling like, oh, maybe the way you're saying this thing. Then how will I know that the way I'm saying it is making you angry or is making you feel bad if you don't tell me? That's it. So, but if we take our time to analyze Tandega on this show, she is not violent. She does not use curse words on these people. So I wonder what, oh, she's rude. Oh, she's that because she's somebody who is always being expressive, who's always expressing herself, and because she's hyperactive, that's who she is. Yeah, each time she's saying it, it looks like, oh, is Tandeka is this type of people that when you're having an argument with them, somebody might actually rush to come and be like, and you hear them say, well, we are not fighting. Because of the tone of her voice, you might think they are fighting, but the truth is they are not fighting. That's just who she is. But you're not going to rule out that she's not a nice person or she did not give us bazoswa this season. She did. She gave us bazoswa in every housemate's mouth. Every housemate's lips. She gave us bazoswa. So that's just who she is, guys, right? So she's this creative Tandega, and if these ones feel like they don't want to ask her for help, so fine, so be it. You feel like you don't want to be friends with her, fine with some of them. Didi, had it been just Didi alone, I think she would have packed things up with Tandega. But because of her clique and association, she's still kind of like working for them. But do you know what I mean by working for them? Acting for them so that they won't be like, oh, fine, you went to this person. But I could tell you guys that Didi and Tandeka meet actually. Well, where are they going to see Tandeka? That's if she's not going to travel. But for me, I feel like if eventually God helps her, if she becomes successful or after the show and she gets the publicity she wants, at least the show that gives you publicity, you can still stay around that area, establish yourself before you go back to wherever it is you came from. Because even if you win the show or you get massive support from your fans or whatever, by the time you take this money over there, it's not going to be anything big than when you bring your money from there to this side of the country. Because I don't think the Italian euro is lesser than the South African rands. I don't think so. So I feel it's just safe for you to stay around home, establish yourself for like at least a year or two, then you can think of moving back to wherever it is you came from. Okay, that's the gist I'm bringing to you guys. Okay, I hope you have watched the end because I know some of you will not watch the end. Read caption, come to my comment, drag me, say all sorts of things. Will not like the video. The reason I don't know why. Sometimes I wonder how you wouldn't like the video when you have logged in, you're watching, but you feel like, I don't want to give this spicy a thumbs up, and I don't want to. Well, fine. You feel you don't want to give me a thumbs up to boost my views and my channel. That's the same way someone who doesn't like you will still do anything to help you, because that's the way I look at it. Because you can't be beefing me because of housemates I don't even know. You yourself, you don't even know. We are just watching to get entertained. It's not even the most important part of our lives. So it is what it is. But for those of you who love me, who always like to give me thumbs up, please don't forget to do that for me. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to do that for me. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll be here waiting you guys for the post show. And tell me in the comment section, who do you think will be going home tomorrow? I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.